you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss. Stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream and it stuck. Living my life cause we up. Looking back like with it.
Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Tennessee Titans. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on first down. Far. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
At the 14-yard line.
Check. Lucky.
Operating from the gun. Far. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It got his man. Complete. 20. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown, Titans.
A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. These guys hooking up right away here, Charles. 2 plays, both passes in his direction, and both catches.
And in our time together, have we not seen the tight end position continue to develop in the passing game? You know, at some point, we may not call them tight ends anymore. We may have to come up with an entirely different way of designating that position and what they do on the field, because when I hear tight end, I think of the old school, hand in the dirt, blocking on the line of scrimmage. These guys are much more receiver than they are guys who are going to move in the running game.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for L.A. And even 50 yards. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, 3rd and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, 3rd and goal. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. From a yard out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Hey, Mike's 15.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Far. He'll let this one go deep for... He's got a man. Complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Mike 15. Mike 15. 3.
And that'll set him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. From the gun, Far. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Hey, look, we're going to go Mike 15, guys. Mike 15, all right? Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
To throw on second down. Far. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and 5.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Off play action. Far. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Good. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal. And maybe
got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. DJ Chark with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going.
And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
On 1st and 10, Far. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Touchdown, Titans! DJ Chark with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
For the point after.
Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted.
Picked up by DJ Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, first down.
At the 42-yard line. A gain of 15. And the Chargers first down.
We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
Titans 28, Chargers 7.
Jackson on first down. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
17 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the Titans' 18-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Jackson's going to keep it. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Ronald Jones hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit.
He is good.
And he's got it up and through.
Titans 28, Chargers 14. Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will make it into the end zone. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. First down, far. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
25-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Far. He's going to fire one deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34.
41-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun. Far.
the 20. Catch made here by Campbell. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Operating from the gun. Farr. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Number 2.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
To throw on third down. Farr. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it.
Check 26, check 26.
Throwing on first down. Farr. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Thus far, they haven't been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Farr. And he comes back with one complete. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down.
3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
He may try and run for this. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. They'll try to run this one in, and that's a touchdown, but hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Farr. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Farr. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and he'll force the incompletion.
Off play action. Farr. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Escaping the pressure right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And, Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And, partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end that went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And he will find his man on the outside. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First down, Chargers.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
To number 1.
A 24-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. And this will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
On 1st and 10, far. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Intended for DJ Chark. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Far. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. The final shot before break. Far. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. Becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
Tie the game, 28 all.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. On 1st down, far. Campbell making the catch. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And we continue to see another example here of offenses just going for it.
And this game has really turned into a receiver's dream and a defender's nightmare because no one's being stopped throwing the ball downfield.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a throw here to his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, this into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down, Chargers.
To throw again is Jackson. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Malik Harrison gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
It's second down.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, quick hitter here, it's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They're going option play on third down. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up fourth down. Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. From the right hash, this from 48. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Titans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Throwing on first down. Far. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Tight go. Check 50, check 50.
Off the play fake. Far.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. DJ Chark, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Rolling to his right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
Quickly completed to the right flat. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Now Jackson going to take off with it.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12.
And he's going to use his legs here.
That's out to the left flat and complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2 at the 13-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the first. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter. Picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
The ball carrier,
Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead, and I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
A little salt, a little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like he still harbors some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Check, crunch. Check 13.
From the gun, far. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Ed Oliver in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
2nd down.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
I got 15. Right. Watch 15. Watch 15. Mike 15. Come to my work. We want it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Far. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
The pass.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
57, Mike 57. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Hey, check Mike.
Off play action. Far. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
At the Chargers' 37-yard line.
Eight yards to go on 2nd down. To throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
57. Mike, 50.
Off the play fake. Farr. Now a desperation throw. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Play action. Farr. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing.
Let him off the hook. Good game, man.
Good game, bro. You said let me off the hook, boy, because, hey, they sure had me on there.
They'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers.
Man, trying to get this quarterback. Trying to get this quarterback right, bro. I was passing in the red zone.
As they head to Houston to take on the Texans.
That's all, bro. I threw 3 red zone picks.
Charles Davis and our entire crew.
4 with the last one. Yeah, 4 with the last one. Them was all the picks were in the red zone, bro. No, you just.
Nah, one of them was the last play of the half. You threw the ball down there and you picked it out.
Yeah, so 3 red zone picks, yeah. Yeah, good game, bro. I was thinking about just running the ball too. I was like, man, let me take a shot, man. And I wanted to throw it away. My thumb was hovering over square, bruh. And I hit it. And I seen you right there. That's crazy. Bruh, it's still a post-game interview, bruh.
He ain't want to let that one get away. I
don't want to hear it. Jay, you do the same shit. Shut the fuck up, please. Please shut the fuck up. You do the same thing, bruh.
I wasn't in mine.
I should have just put my foot all around this nigga. I had the boy 28-7. Then I threw a pick and then it all switched.
You thought the whole game over at 28-7?
I knew you was gonna fight. You got a scrappy bunch, bro. You got a scrappy bunch.
No, you got a scrappy bunch.
But I can't.
You got the scrappy bunch.
I can't. You know what I'm saying? I got a goal this season, bro. I can't. I really don't care about nothing else. I got to get this X Factor, bro. Or this season is a waste. Hey, though, the last kick return, bro, that was to the crib. Right when I swerved out, I was finna swerve back in, bro, and it like froze and then picked back up and I was getting tackled. I said, what? It's been no glitches the whole game. And they glitched me right there on the kick return. That was crazy.
In the fourth quarter?
Yeah, when you went up 38-35. And I had the little, you know what I'm saying? I was weaving. I weaved to the left and I weaved back to the right. And I was going to hit back up the left again, bruh, and go straight up that seam. It was open. But when I weaved to the right, it like did like a little skip. And then I was like, no. And when it resumed, bro, I was getting tackled. I said, damn. That would have been crazy, bro. A walk-off kick return.
Walk on? It wouldn't have been walk on.
Yeah. I mean, no, I wasn't going to let you score another touchdown.
Man, if I ain't throwing them 2 picks, man, I scored every drive. What you mean?
Nigga, that's the same thing I did. I punted that game. Hell no.
I mean, I threw 2 picks. You threw 4 of them things, though. That's the difference, bro.
It's because I'm still passing in the red zone, bro. You're not trying to build a quarterback.
I'm throwing 86%, man.
You're not trying to build a quarterback. Was you passing in the red zone? When you got to the red zone, bro, you was giving it to
I was doing my same little thing, bro. My little RPO joint.
Besides the little glitch plays, the little speed out over there to the left. I say, this nigga
I was doing my little RPO, man.
Nah, you weren't doing RPO in the red zone. You doing that speed out, nigga.
No, I was doing RPO in the red zone.
Why they was letting your niggas catch it and get on like that? Like, my niggas don't do that.
Man, your niggas ain't good like
my niggas don't got the run after catch trait. I told you that it be mattering, bro.
Man, this nigga Tanner Rafano, whatever this nigga name is, got 205 receiving yards.
He a problem.
They let him catch everything, bro. Everything. You see it something.
He's 6'6". Do you have anybody 6'6"?
I got somebody 6'4".
Okay. Was he guarding you? Hell no.
Man, that nigga caught on the whole team, bro.
Westry wasn't guarding that nigga, bro.
Hey, that 4th down pass, that nigga caught it on 3 niggas, man.
That was a possession, kid. He fell to the ground before y'all hit him. Yeah, I went down there. I should have just went ahead and took that field goal. I had no timeouts. I couldn't do nothing. That's why I was like, I gotta pass it. Because if I run it, I don't know if I was gonna get back. They was gonna let me get back and spike it.
Who was you throwing it to? Oh, you said Square. Square was who? Paris Campbell? Oh yeah.
I should have just threw it away. You was sitting in the middle. I was expecting you to chase DJ. You was in man that last play?
Cover 4, Palms.
I should have got a running back out. That was your man. You would have had to go. That's why you just sat in the middle, because the running back didn't do nothing. I gotta know that.
Westry was gonna be out there.
I gotta know
that.
Well,
Westry is gonna be on that side. And yeah, we had things locked. We had stuff locked up that play.
Nah, you didn't. It's cause
I'm looking at it, bro.
It's because I didn't get a run. That allows you to sit in the middle.